we have 4 knife makers that we met a few months ago at the South African Knife Makers Guild show that we want to introduce to you, and that we're thankful for, because today is day 9, African Custom Knives 30 Days of Thanks. This first knife maker, this is Mr. Gavin Dickson, and we met him at the Knife Makers Guild show. We met all of these guys at the Guild show, but we met him, and he had a few knives left over at the end of the show. He only had a handful of knives. We never met him before, never talked to him before, but he came up to us and he said, "Hey, look, I want you to come and check out my stuff." So we went and looked at his stuff. The grind on these is really nice. High polish finish on the steak knife set. And then if you really look at this, the awesome thing about this knife right here is he's actually taken wood and inlaid it inside of that. It's got some, what looks like a brass cap here and here. It's a great steak knife set that comes with a nice box, little pin right here that kind of goes through and locks it up. But this is a beautiful set. Go check it out on our website. It's gonna get a little bit more detailed pictures, but it's really super nice. And also the folders that he makes, excellent. This is a C-Tech Damascus bolster. You can see that his liner is also Damascus, as well as the backspacer. Damasteel blade. That's an excellent little knife. Liner lock right there. And then the upsweep. The upsweep blade right there with stag handle. It's got great details, good fit and finish. Those are some excellent knives. We only have 2 folders and a steak knife set from Gavin Dickson. Mr. John Arnold, we have 2 knives, layered carbon fiber right here, blue titanium liners, blue clip, and this is a front flipper. A little bit unique blade shape right there. And then we also have one with lightning strike carbon fiber bolster and desert ironwood handle. Liner lock is a anodized titanium. And that's Mr. John Arnold. Go check him out on the website. And then we have 3 knives from Mr. Francois LaRue. 1 folder, black G10, layered nickel bolster, liner lock, very thin. Mr. Francois LaRue is a pretty big guy, so he makes pretty big knives, you know, larger handled knives. This is a pretty big knife for my hand, but he's a big guy. He's a funny guy. We met him there at the show and had a good conversation with him, and he showed us a couple of his knives. Love that little trailing point that he has right there. Maple burl stainless bolster, a little bird and trout, comes with a sheath. It's a cool little knife right there. And then the Hunter. This is going to be a popular one. A Damasteel blade. This is wild olive and stainless bolster. And that also comes with a very nice leather weathered look. Henning Root, this is a knife maker. We saw this knife and a few others online before we went to the show, and we contacted him and said, "Hey, look, we're interested in getting a few." And this one right here has some scrimshaw. Front flipper, excellent knife. Warthog ivory handle, a liner lock. So that's a really cool knife. But Gavin Dickson, Henning Root, Francois LaRue, and John Arnold, all of these are going up on the website. We're thankful for these guys.